Hello everybody and welcome to another great episode of Hillbilly Select Reviews Friday night beer reviews. It's Friday, man. Let's get the weekend started. Now, just to let you know, on Tuesday I do tea reviews. You into tea? Check it out. You're not into tea? That's fine, because Wednesday I do whiskeys, or at least distilled spirits, right? The harder stuff. Check it out, all right? Friday, which is today, I do beer because I'm getting ready for my weekend. Saturday I do wine, and I do a Sunday morning coffee review. Get your beverage of choice, turn on this channel, and watch it and drink along with me. That's what you're supposed to do, real nice. Now, I search far and wide. All right? This channel goes above and beyond. Right? I don't just get the average stuff here. Today I found something pretty neat, I think. We're going to see. We're going to see real nice. Now, look at this. Decadent. All right? You know what? I got a camera. I touch this here and it focuses right on it. Decadent Orange Cream Pop. All right. Now, let's see what we're talking about here. Decadent Ale, Orange Cream Pop, Double Indian Pale Ale, brewed with turbinado, muscovado. Okay, that rhymes. It's important. And coconut sugars. Whole vanilla bean and orange zest. 1 pint. Ardippa dry hopped with citra. We then added Madagascar vanilla bean, orange zest, and a proprietary blend of sugars to create a marshmallow aroma. Okay, ABV is 8.6. That's double your normal yellow fizzy garbage that you might normally drink. So you're getting a bang there, all right? Brewed for Decadent Ales by Dorchester Brewing Company, Boston, Massachusetts. Distributed by 12% LLC, Brooklyn, New York. Take another look at this here, right? I want you to see it real nice. Now, when I was growing up in New Jersey, they had people that would carry big freezer chests. They would carry them. And they would wear a complete white. And what they would do, they would give this out. They would sell ice cream. And the only people that were allowed to do this that got the license, I'm talking back in the 60s and 70s, were veterans. Many of them from World War II. And they would walk around and they would walk the whole beach up and down. They would each have a part of the beach. And it was a long Jersey shore. And in their section, they would walk up and down and they would yell what they had for sale. And some of the things they would yell, and I remember, all right, because it was a big thing to be able to go to the ice cream man and buy an ice cream while you were on the beach. Fudgy Wudgy, ice cream sandwich, creamsicle here. That's what they would yell. And when I was a kid, you know what a creamsicle is, right? It's got the kind of the vanilla white middle with that little orange around the outside. And they had ice cream sandwiches and they had fudgesicles. That's what they sold. And you would run up and then they would have it. And there were World War II vets. And it was kind of neat. I don't think they do that anymore. Of course, most of the World War II vets are dead. But they can still give it to veterans. Neither here nor there. Anyway, let me get around to this. So this is harking back to my, childhood. Does this taste like a orange cream pop? We're going to find out. Now, I will say this. I don't generally like fruit beer. And I don't like an unbelievably hoppy, beer. But a fruit beer that's really hoppy, they complement each other because the hoppiness cuts through the fruit and the fruit kind of mellows the hoppiness. And I do like a fruit beer with a lot of hops, with a lot, IBU that's up there with the fruit. So let's see what we got here. Let's just see what we have here. What is this good for? Let's get into it. Now, we're going to find out. So here we go. I'm opening it up. My patented glass here. Right? Kids go away. Oh, look at that. It's kind of a lemon colored. Let's give it a rough pour, see if we get a head on it. Nice. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at it coming up to the top. So you see it's got a pale yellow, right? Nice lemony color with a nice white head. Very fine bubbles. I told you what hops are in here for you people who are a little more sophisticated than I am. Okay, I'm just going to taste it, tell you what I taste, and tell you whether or not it's any good, and see if it tastes like a creamsicle. That's what most people want. But I give it a little extra. Now remember, this is high ABV, all right? So you're getting your money's worth here. So let's see what we got. Is this good for the summertime? Real nice, right? You snuck it on the beach. Or you snuck it somewhere. Or you're just sitting in your backyard, nice drink. Let's see. Let's see if this is worth it. All right. I think it's a good looking beer. Uh-oh. It's supposed to be creamsicle. Now, tell you what I smell. I smell a pine forest. Right? I smell a pine forest. I smell a car full of people who love to smoke marijuana, but are trying to disguise it with a million pine tree air fresheners. I'm just telling you what I smell here. I don't smell marshmallow. I don't smell vanilla. I don't smell orange. I don't smell anything. I smell pine. Now, this is a little cold, so it may open up a little bit when it warms up, right? Cold closes things in, right? If you melt ice cream and you drink it melted, it's going to be 50 times sweeter than it is when it's frozen because the cold closes up the flavor a little bit. And that's why you don't want to have a beer or a wine, all right? Too cold, because, or even a whiskey, if you freeze it or you put too much ice in it, it closes up that bouquet and it closes up that flavor, right? It's a little tip here. I gave you a little hack around there. Okay. I am getting some orange. I got orange. Okay, the pine is fading. Maybe it was in the can, and now it's getting some air, and it's getting something, and the head's dissipating, and I'm getting some orange. And it is smelling like a frozen orange pop, all right? Creamsicle, what they used to call it. This says orange cream pop, but the things used to be creamsicle. So, let's see. I hope this tastes like a creamsicle. I'm going to tell you right now, it tastes a hell of a lot better than it smells. Which usually, you know, things will smell real good, kind of like pipe tobacco, but they won't quite taste the way they smell. But this seems to be the opposite, all right? It smelled like pine. Then I was getting some orange. Now I'm going to explain it to you. Let me make sure I got it nice, because you're going to be doing this with me. And, you know, I want the comments to match what I'm saying here. Okay. This is beer. This is a double IPA. Okay. Realizing that this does, and it really does, and I was going to be real critical, it does taste like a creamsicle. Yes, there is bitterness. Yes, there is the hops, but that vanilla and that orange is coming through. And this is a big boy's creamsicle. Okay, I didn't get this when I was little on the beach, but now this is what I would be drinking. And it's got a creamy feel in the mouth. Not like water, like whole milk, right? That's the feel you get. This is very good. Ooh. I think because it's warming up. And that hops just makes it from being too sweet. All right, I don't necessarily want a melted creamsicle, but I have this creamsicle, and I got the bitterness of the hops behind it, and it's balancing it out really nice and making it really refreshing. This is a summertime treat, my friends. And you gotta try this. You gotta try this. I went above and beyond with this. All right, make sure you get a good look, because you can always freeze this. There's some writing right here. Let me touch the screen. You touch the screen and it focuses on it. Look at that. Unbelievable. All right, so I'm going to give this a thumbs up. It's an odd one. Now, there might be some traditionalists out there. They're screaming and yelling right now. They're holding their breath. They're mad. Right? They're going to hold their breath till I take this video off. I'm not taking it off. Get over it. Live a little. Enjoy life. Experiment new stuff. Please. In case you don't know, you're new to the channel, okay? I used to be in the industry, right? I was in the industry for a long time. I got to taste everything imaginable for free. I went to trade shows. Anytime a salesman brought anything, if I asked for anything, they would bring it in and let me try it. I could try anything in my store, real nice. I imported wine, all right? I grew up with wine, I grew up with beer, I grew up with coffee, and I've been fortunate, and I have been able to travel the world. And I have had beers and wines and liquors and everything else, and coffees and teas all over the place, and I'm an amateur cook. So, that's where I have developed my palate and think I can do these reviews, and I know I can do these reviews. So, stuff doesn't have to be real complicated. It says creamsicle. Do I taste the creamsicle? If you do, you don't. All right? This isn't rocket science. And I don't come on here with a bunch of bullshit. You know, I don't come on here and I smell my wine and say I smell moon rocks and all sort of stupid shit. I tell you the dominant flavors that I smell right away, and that's and we get on with it. So, yes, this is a beer that does taste like orange creamsicle. Now, it's not a creamsicle. Don't get on here and say it's not exactly cream. I know it's not a creamsicle. It's a beer. Okay, remember that. It's like a regular beer. Someone stuck a creamsicle in it with a lot of hops, and they let it dissolve. That's basically what this tastes like. But you're still going to get the beer. This isn't a dessert. But like I said, you know, coconut sugars, whole vanilla bean, and orange zest. And they hit it right with this. Mmm. Oh, yeah. Alright, give this a shot. Go on my comments. Drink it along with me. See if you're matching what I'm saying. Okay? I get excited when people drink along with me and comment in the comments because I think it's kind of cool. If you're new to the channel, comment. I always check the comments. And if I'm not subscribed to you, I will subscribe to you. You support me, I will support you back. All right? So, from Hillbilly Select Reviews, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you.